Good evening, and hopefully you are prepared for our cold, cold night ahead and our cold, cold morning. Mother Nature is letting us know that winter, meteorologically speaking, is not over just yet. Let's go ahead and take a picture of our temperatures. Whee! That's me on Facebook Live. 44 is the current temperature in Savannah, 45 in Claxton. Nobody's dropped into the 30s, but I love playing this game. My best guess would be Swainsboro and Sylvania, just because the colder air is moving in from the west, and that's usually how it works. So we had that rain this morning, and then we cleared out with beautiful blue skies. I looked out my window and I said, yes, nothing like a forecast coming to fruition. But honestly, when I stepped out the door, I said, wee, and I added another layer to my run. And that was at 11:30 in the morning. It was pretty chilly pretty much all day, and we eked out about 56 for our high today. Average high this time of year is 68, and high pressure is building in, and we will remain dry through Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. There's a slight chance of a shower, but that's later in the day. So Saturday is looking dry, and if you have any plans, maybe the Tybee Irish Heritage Festival, it's going to be a dry parade. So everybody got a piece of the action as far as the rainfall today. Much heavier rainfall in Glenville and Hope You Like It and Portal versus Savannah. We got about 1/3 of an inch all over Chatham County, and a couple of pockets even in Beaufort got about 3/4 of an inch. So that rain was needed. And now to the next thing. We're talking about that freeze warning in effect until tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So please, if you can right now, think about where's Fluffy, where's Fido. I have a blooming lemon plant on my porch right now, and I know exactly when I get home, I'm going to take it off the porch and put it in the garage because those purple blooms are so pretty and delicate that I don't want them to get hurt. Okay, so let's take a look at our temperature forecast for Wednesday. I love my plants as much as, well, no, not as much as I love Swanee, but I have to say that I do not have a green thumb. And so if anything blooms in our house, I'm just so excited. We had an aloe plant forever, and then it died. And then somebody was like, how do you kill an aloe plant? I'm like, I don't know, it just died. I think I overwatered it. Look at our temperatures for tomorrow morning. 29 in Savannah, freezing in Beaufort. That's why the National Weather Service went ahead and added the freeze warning along the immediate coast. Now, Glenn County, you're not included in that. However, it's going to get darn cold there tomorrow morning. So if you're watching from St. Simons, if you're watching from Jekyll, if you're watching from Brunswick, go ahead and protect those pets and plants. Somebody asked me earlier, Jamie, should I drip my pipes? Well, I don't think it's absolutely necessary tonight. If you feel comfortable doing so, go ahead and do it. If it's not too much trouble, you know, you run outside real quick, hit the spigot, come back inside. But just make sure that you go ahead and do that. I don't want you to waste water unnecessarily. But, you know, this is going to be brief. So I think 26, a prolonged 26 degrees is the magic number. So I don't think you're going to be sitting at 27 in Statesboro, but you are going to be sitting below freezing for a period of time. That's why the freeze warning is in effect. So if you feel comfortable, if you know your pipes, if you live in an old farmhouse, if you live in Ardsley Park and you live in a 1920s house, we used to drip our pipes frequently and kind of air them out under the sink to get that warm air circulating and whatnot. So yeah, I don't want to tell you to, but I don't want to discourage you to either. I don't want to discourage you to do that. Cool. So let's move on. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I should issue a frost alert, but I went ahead and checked the dew points, and here they are right now. It's super low. It's so dry out there, right? So it's a crisp, hard cold, right? So we're looking at a dew point of 19 in Swainsboro. Dry, extremely dry air. This is like desert air, okay? You know, we're used to dew points 40s, 50s in the wintertime, and that's why you get that damp chilliness, which sometimes people explain that, oh, the cold down here is much different than the cold, say, in Chicago. So it is looking like we will not have that much frost, but it's possible, especially in the shadows and in those nooks and crannies that might get some frost, but I don't think it's a widespread frost. If I do put out any frost alerts, which is just something we do for social media or something I'll do on the 11. Just a quick scrape in the morning. So in the morning, cold, bundle up, give yourself time to warm that car up if there is any frost, which is probably only like 1 to 2 minutes, not a 5 to 10 minute ordeal because of the dew point that's running so low. But this northwest wind at 9, 32 degrees, that will make it feel like 28. Then at noontime, 47 with a 7-mile-per-hour wind. So basically I'm telling you, for the most part, we're going to have a wind chill in play all day tomorrow. We don't calculate a wind chill at 50 degrees, but let me tell you what, it was 55 when I came in here at 2:30 this afternoon, and it felt a lot colder out there. But it's just a rule. It's just a meteorological rule that we don't calculate the wind chill at 50 degrees and above. And so here we go. These are our high temperatures. That green always kind of confuses me when I'm here and I have it practice, or, you know, run through my show, and I run through it cold, and I'm thinking, are these the lows? No, these are the highs tomorrow. So it's going to be chilly all day, only making it up to the low 50s, maybe a couple middle 50s. Maybe we get into an upper 50s south of the Altamaha. Whoa, got a lot of people tonight. Hi, Judy. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Spink. Mr. Spink. Yes, David Clayton. It's getting chilly out there. What's up, Tamika? Hi, Tammy. Hi, Julie Ann. How are you? Cold, cold, cold. Bundle up. Yes, Lee. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Yeah, this is Lori Ertl. Her last name's Irwin. It's my sister. It's a Lori special. Lori loves getting me jewelry for Christmas, and my mom got me this dress. Appreciate it. What's the extended forecast for March looking like, Lester Cunningham? You can't ask me. I'm ready for your marine forecast, Lester. I have not looked at an extended March forecast, honestly, just because I had some friends in town over the weekend. We were enjoying some Forsyth fun. And has anybody ever been to Henny Penny Cafe? If you have a young one, I highly suggest it. Great time. Adult, not beverages, but adults get to drink coffee and your kids get to paint. Good times. But Lester, yes, I will look into that. And I was live yesterday, so and for the Liberty County tornado. So let me do that. Hello from South Dakota. Okay, well, Ryan, do you work outside? You were standing in the sun for a while, got warm. I get it. Yeah, Julie says stay warm. I will bring back the warmer weather, Jerry, here right now. We'll bring it back in the 7-day as early as Friday, 71, and then almost 80 degrees by Sunday. But then a cold front comes through, gives us a chance of showers and some storms. I don't have a storm outlook for you. Right now, it's just like scattered storms at this point. Just a 40% chance on Sunday. It's not a strong cold front. Notice that it kind of just comes in, sticks around for Monday with that 30% chance, and we don't cool down. So on last Sunday, with all our severe weather, we saw that extreme temperature drop from Sunday into Monday and today. Okay. Nice and warm outside. Watching Duke versus Wake Forest. All right, that's got to go. That's got to, Jake Sparks, my Duke fan. That's got to be a good game. I'm going to go watch that. My geranium is blooming, and so is our blueberry bush. Bell peppers, yes, bring them in. Or you can go ahead and cover them with a soft cloth. I don't suggest plastic. Here's why I don't suggest plastic. A, I get up, I get ready, and I go. So for me to, yes, I take the time to protect the plants, but then I'm not protecting them when I don't take the plastic off. And then the plastic gets really hot, and then it can eventually kill those plants that you were trying to protect from the freeze. So drop cloths, lightweight towels, sheets, etc. Good idea, Monique. What's up, Ryan O'Neill? How are you? So, Ryan, good point. I don't know if you were watching the 5 o'clock newscast, but it did actually snow in Columbia, South Carolina area and just south of there. The cold air was coming in right after that rain yesterday or this morning, and we did have some snow flurries in Columbia County mixing in with the rain, and we got a couple of pictures out there, but our chance of snow is fleeting, okay? A lot. Gonna be cold. Yes, Christopher Williamson, how are you? I do not I don't think so. There's always the infamous Easter cold snap, so I don't think so. I think that we're going to have another one for sure. And I was looking at some long range stuff. I'm trying to not jinx myself, but somebody asked me yesterday, and I was talking to Dave about it, and I have been looking at St. Patrick's Day. We've all been looking at St. Patrick's Day. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Do you think we will have, I don't. So good question. I got that too for out. Missy and Lisa, I don't think this is our last cold snap. I think we'll have one come close to the end of March. What's going on, Jordan? How are you? Oh, Scylla. Oh, hi, Charles. And this is why people are sick. Yes, because of the temperature swing and the pollen. We didn't get a pollen count today. It's probably low because it rained so much this morning. All right, so if anybody has any other questions, pretty self-explanatory. Going to be a cold day, going to have a wind chill effect all day. Do not think that, oh, it's going to be cold in the morning and warm in the afternoon. Well, Ryan Qualls thought it was warm in the afternoon. So, you know, if you're out working in the sunshine, I guess you can work up that heat, you know, underneath all your layers and whatnot. But I think this is a coat-worthy day pretty much all day. So don't get sick. Don't get sick on me. We've got so much stuff to do. Who's going to the greening of the fountain? Beautiful. Beautiful forecast for that. I'll go to the 7-day real quick. Here are our highs tomorrow. Burr. These are our highs. These are our highs. Are you taking that in? Ugh. Only 51 on Hilton Head. That's cold. Even though it's 51, that's cold on the water. So here it is, 71. And it'll probably be about 63 for the greening of the fountain. And if you're waiting in that sun, and it's going to be mostly sunny, it gets warm. It really does. It really does get warm. All right, so let me see if there are any more questions. And Siri and Cynthia thinks 29 is not cold. You know, subjective. I think it's cold for this area. And we've been blessed with some, or cursed, with some warm mornings. So, yeah, it's cold. But if you don't think it's cold, hey, weather is subjective. That's why it's just a suggestion when I give you a walking dog forecast or what to wear forecast type of thing. I mean, you know I get it. What's the wind chill tomorrow morning? That would be 29, and it would feel like 24 in town. If it is 27 in Swainsboro, it's going to feel like 22. Okay? All right, so Charles Smith is ready for beach weather. I'm ready for beach weather too. I don't know if I'm beach body ready, but ready for that warm weather, because just getting up and getting out and getting to start the run, it hurts. It hurts my lungs, that cold air and the dry air. If you're running tomorrow, if you're working out, that dry air can be really prickly right here in your lungs. Anyway, I digress. Ready for springing forward? Losing that hour of sleep? All right, have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you here on D News at 11. Good night.